Yo, what's up guys, it's First Space here, and today we're going to be talking about Green Bull's personality and his potential, what kind of justice he believes in. Now first off, I gotta give a huge shout out to Sean Holmes. He helped me a lot with theory, so yeah, props to Sean. Now this is a kind of, this video is kind of a re-upload because the first video I made was taken down because of copyright. But that one was just all text, so I decided to make this one with a voiceover. Okay, now Green Bull. Now during the 2 years time skip, we know Akainu revamped the Marines and he replaced the Admiral spots that were missing. Ryokugyu that left the Marines and Akainu who was promoted to the Fleet Admiral. Now the only time he was ever mentioned was during the whole fight with Fuji and Law and Doflamingo. Now Dofi stated that these two were monsters in battle. I'm guessing like they were beasts. We also see a silhouette during the Throne War speech in chapter 801. It shows that he has long and curly hair. It might be a female. A lot of people don't think it's a female. I'm like 50-50 on that. Like, I mean, if we have a female Yonko, we can definitely have a female Admiral. But I feel like he's gonna be male. But that's just me. I might be wrong. Okay, so let's look at the old Admiral trio. You guys may not know, but the original Admiral trio were based off a tale called Momotaro. Now, every Admiral personality and justice is heavily based on the Admiral that depicts them. The color usually depicts the power of their devil fruit or whatever the ability they have. For example, Akainu means red dog. The usual common traits of a dog are aggressiveness and how loyal they are. It's the same with Kizaru. Monkeys are playful and kind of trollish in a sense, just like Kizaru. You know, sometimes I don't even know if Kizaru is serious or trolling. He has some aspects that relate to a monkey. You guys probably get the gist by now. It would be the same for Ryokugyu and Fujitora. Now let's look at Green Bull. The power is the color and the personality is the animal. So in this case, Green Bull, the bull is the personality. Bulls can be and are usually very stubborn animals. They don't follow anybody's rules. In general, bulls are savages and are very wild animals. They have bad tempers and they never give up. To be honest, like, bulls are not animals to be messed with. Like, you know, they be killing people in Spain. I don't know, it's just some crazy stuff going on out there. And with that, we can say the Admiral Green Bull's personality is going to be something along the lines of Akainu. Maybe a similar justice. I would say Akainu and Green Bull will have a similar notion of justice, maybe even worse. He may resemble Akainu in a way, but he won't be exactly loyal. He would be the type to disobey orders from higher up. So the Goro say Akainu, he probably would disobey Akainu. And we know how savage Akainu is, so this guy must be more of a savage. Now, the same way Fujitora and Ryokugyu share a similar notion of justice, Green Bull and Akainu would be similar in that aspect, but still they're gonna be different in a sense. Also, with Akainu being promoted to Fleet Admiral, I feel like Oda would lean towards making Green Bull his replacement in terms of personality and role. You can't really have all the admirals to be nice guys. I feel like there's a balance in the ranks between the admirals. Fujitora being the good guy, Kizaru being neutral, you know, pre-time skip and post-time skip, he's still neutral. And Green Bull would be like the savage, evil side of justice. No, I'm not gonna say evil, but they're gonna be like the bad guys. Now, just like how every admiral have their own sense of justice, Green Bull will have his too. For example, Akainu, absolute justice. Kuzan, lazy justice. Kizaru, blind justice. No, Kizaru was unclear justice. Fujitora, blind justice. Now this one hasn't been confirmed, but if anything, it's very accurate. Now personally, I think Green Bull will represent barbaric or wild justice, or something very close to that. I may not get the right word that Oda is gonna put in the future, but yeah, it's gonna be something close to that. Again, just like Akainu, he will have a similar notion of justice, but not exactly the same. He would be the type of person to attack first and ask questions later. In a sense, he would be the opposite of Fujitora, and he may be very violent and very, like, when it comes to marine pirates, he's gonna be like extremely violent. And you can think of him like the Jack of the Marines, like this savage that just does things, like just crazy things. Like, he might even be hurting civilians and shit. So you could say he's a very straightforward guy as well. Also, think about the animals that Fujitora and Green Bull represent. Bulls and tiger are more accustomed to the wild than the previous trio. Personally, the way I see it is that Fujitora and Green Bull are admirals that go against the world government. We've seen that Fujitora is trying to abolish the system, and we also know he had that whole case with him not reporting to the HQ before letting the news get out and bound down to King Riku. So I kind of got pretty mad at him because of that. In a way, we can say they don't like what the government are doing. I don't know if they're trying to change the government. Probably they're trying to change the government. Maybe Fuji's trying to change it in a good way, and Green Bull is trying to change it in a negative way. It might be the same case with Green Bull, whereas he does things, crazy things that angers Akainu and the world government in general, doing things that may get innocent bystanders hurt. Like they may I'm thinking like they may be questioning this guy in a sense where, should we really be having him as an admiral? Like, how they said about Weevil, like these people they're not sane, bro. Like like he would, instead of taking a pirate to the jail, he would probably just kill them right there and then. Like Luffy would be dead by now if Green Bull was there. I'll be honest here, Luffy would be dead, all those guys would be dead right now. But that's what I think anyways. But for when we see Green Bull, I don't really know. Personally, I think it's either Wano or a later arc down the road. I'm hearing some people say Albaf. I don't know about that, but I can't wait for Green Bull. Like the admirals in general, like I love the admirals as characters, and the last admiral is gonna be really hype. Like his abilities, his powers, personality, justice, maybe his past, I don't know, he might be some awesome crazy type character. So I definitely can't wait for his reveal and the upcoming arcs. But yeah, his ability, I'm gonna make a video on his ability. I already made a video, but I'm gonna go in depth in his powers in another video. Like I'm one of the people who don't think he's a Paramecia or a Logia. I think he's a Zoan, and I don't think he's a forest type devil fruit or like some time nuclear thing. I think like he's gonna be the most versatile admiral. I'll just leave that for another video. But anyways, if you guys like the video, comment, share, and subscribe. It's Pharaoh, and peace out.